Welcome everybody to Rapture Watch for May the 10th, 2018. Watchman on the Wall Wayne from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And today we have a lot to talk about. More developments going on in Israel and the Golan Heights. There was 20 missiles fired towards Israel from Iranian targets, and Israel has retaliated and did a lot of airstrikes, and throughout the entire night, and I'm talking about Israel's evening, not last night for us, obviously the time difference. And I was watching Amir's video, and it was 6 o'clock his time, and in the morning, and they were still attacking targets in Syria, and Iranian targets and Syrian targets. Amir was reporting that the Israelis are holding Syria responsible for allowing Iran to set up their bases and allow them to continue to attack their people. And so this is what I believe the spark that's going to start everything. And we have reached out to our friends and family ad nauseum at this point, and we keep telling them about Damascus. Damascus is going to get hit. It's going to be destroyed. And I think now more people are starting to pay attention, and the ones that are going to listen and respond and give us maybe a little bit more time to explain ourselves. So this is definitely the time to explain that prophecy is not to be afraid of, that it's there for us to prepare. The Lord has told us what's going to happen in advance, so that we are prepared and we can prepare other people. And we're at the point now where so many Christians are utilizing YouTube, utilizing Facebook to spread out the gospel and to spread out the imminent judgment that we can all see. Like, so many people who are not even Christians are seeing the writing on the wall, seeing that things are getting to a systemic point, a point of no return, a point that they clearly are fearful of. And we have that peace that we know that we are okay, even in death. If we die before the rapture, we know that we have our guaranteed spot in heaven. But people who don't have that faith, they are very scared, and I think when we are explaining these things to others who don't share our faith, who are on the fence, we have to be very careful not to just say everything and just freak out, and be overzealous. Okay, we have to look at it from others' point of view, from someone who doesn't have the security and the knowledge of the Lord and his peace. And even when we're afraid and we're going through a lot, it's not like as if Christians don't have fear, but at least we have our Holy Spirit, the Comforter, and the Lord with us always. And we can't we can't fully understand what someone's going through when they don't have the Holy Spirit. So we have to, we do understand what it's like to not have the Holy Spirit, but since we have Him now, it's hard to imagine not having the Holy Spirit. So when we speak to others and who are afraid, just go slow with what is being asked of you, and pay attention to them and to what they're saying, and don't try and just wait to say the next thing. Really let the Holy Spirit guide you and comfort these people who are afraid, because that is the key here, is to just show the love of Christ, show that He comforts us, and we can reciprocate that comfort through sharing it with others. And that's the best thing that we can do, is to say, yes, the world does have an expiration date. Yes, these things are not going to stop. The birth pangs are going to get worse, and we're starting to see that it's coming together. And to some of these people who need a shoulder, need someone to talk to, always just remember that that it's not about proving what you've been saying all along is right. It's about relieving people's fears, bringing them to the Lord, and letting Him do the job, letting Him do the work. But we are in a prime time right now to gather in as many people as possible, and do not count out prayers. Please continue to pray, and pray for all the saints and our endurance, and that we can get through this, and our strength, and pray for all of their prayers. We have to think about joining our prayers together, and to pray for others who are praying for their lost loved ones, and just as much praying as we can. And I know that we all have lives where we don't really have a lot of prayer time. If people have kids, I'm sure it's really hard, and that's a luxury that I feel that very blessed, that I could pray more often. But there's so many people who have kids, who have hectic schedules, and they're they have to find time to pray when they can. But it's important to do that. And so that's just a message I wanted to share with you guys, that yes, it's going down. We have Isaiah 17 is going to happen sooner than later, and our redemption is drawing closer. So I just wanted to encourage you today and say that keep your head up, and encourage others, and be the salt and light as we're commanded to be. And so that's going to do it for today's message. I love you guys, and if I don't see you in the clouds tonight, I'll have another message for you very soon. Peace be with you.